Good afternoon, everybody, from the 2012 Little League World Series here on Tuesday. I got the right day today, Saturday. I struggle with that. We're getting here into the latter parts of the tournament from the Williamsport Sun-Gazette. I'm Mitch, Rupert, standing alongside the doctor, Chris Masse. And Chris, you obviously had nothing to write about yesterday in this United States field. Nothing happened here at Lamade Stadium worth noting, except for that no-hitter for Connecticut and Will Lucas and a walk-off home run for California. So Chris was pretty busy. And Chris, the first thing I got to ask about is Will Lucas. With that no-hitter, I don't know how long it's been since a 6-inning no-hitter's been thrown here, but with 13 strikeouts to stay under the 85 pitch limit, is it one of the better games you've ever seen pitched here?
Yeah, it was awesome. And the amazing thing is not only to go a no-hitter with 76 pitches, he had 13 strikeouts. That blows me away. So yeah, it was pretty extraordinary. 57 to 76 pitches for strikes. It's hard to get more dominant than that. He allowed one walk the whole game. Other than that, I don't think he went for a 3-ball count. The first inning, he was done in 11 pitches, and that was striking out the side. Last inning, he goes 7 pitches, and that's with 2 strikeouts. So you could tell early on. I wasn't thinking no-hitter early on, but you could tell it was going to be a good night for him because he just had command of everything. It was fun to watch.
And we get here to this level, we see so many breaking balls here because these kids struggle to hit breaking balls. Will Lucas did it predominantly with his fastball. Was that kind of the big shocker maybe for you that he really worked off that fastball?
Yeah, and it just proves that everybody thinks you got to mix it up. Pitching's if you're spotting and located, that's the name of the game, pitching-wise, and he was doing it brilliantly. And Bill Murray, their manager, said that the plan was they were going to mix it up, they were going to throw a lot of breaking balls, but he said when they saw him in the bullpen and how well he was spotting that fastball, they said that became the game plan. They're going to throw the curve in there occasionally, but other than that, as long as he kept spotting it where they wanted to, they were going to keep riding that. And going back to that bullpen session, I think Murray changed that plan when he said 3 straight pitches he had. Catcher Biagio let him set up it outside, nailed him 3 straight times outside, then he had him go inside, nailed him right on the spot, and he said, yep, we're going to ride that fastball right now. You saw it in the last inning, he just reared back those last 2 batters. Good batters, but they really didn't have a chance. He was just so locked in and looked like, even though he was down to into his 70 pitches, looked like the more pitches he threw, the faster it got. Nobody was touching it.
I'm going to save Chris for the 3rd day in a row so he doesn't have to come up with the name Ryan Murray.
I knew it today.
But Ryan made the big catch in center field for that first out in the 6th inning there. Big catch there. The other thing we had yesterday to watch off, Petaluma, California. Walk-off home run for Danny Marzo yesterday. Other than a World Championship game, is there a bigger spot to come up with a walk-off home run?
Oh, that's amazing. Especially to do it in a series is a dream come true, but in an elimination game, just adds a little bit to it. I'm always amazed how calm these kids are after the fact. You ask them about it afterwards, they're like, it felt good. It felt good to help the team. And I'd be saying a little bit more than that. Dalton Carricker, when he hit the walk-off of Warner Robins in 07, he had a good quote. He said he felt like Peter Pan floating around the bases. That's a good one. That kind of sums up, I think, what these kids are thinking. But as happy as he wasn't showing a lot of emotion post-game.
I've been around Doc when he watches his 49ers win. I'd be worried about what he would say if he would hit a walk-off home run, but I guarantee you it'd be interesting.
It would be a reporter's dream if your ego off.
and the big thing from that game as well, a missed opportunity for New Jersey. They had a chance in the 6th inning to go-ahead run, coming around third base, the base runner slips and falls. Is it just one of those bad luck things in baseball?
Yeah, I mean, the kid was he was going all out. It was all hustle. It just happens. It's just a freak thing, and it's unfortunate, but they wouldn't have been there without that kid. Great pitcher, great hitter. It's just unfortunate. And they had their chances. They still had first and second with 1 out and couldn't get the run across. It never comes down to one play or one player. Just a little bit of bad luck there. It doesn't do anything to diminish what Jersey did because that's a great team. One of the better 1 and 2 teams that I've seen here maybe on the American side ever.
two kind of surprises, I think, with New Jersey going out, Taiwan both going out, two really strong teams that we had there. Now, normally we get a situation where a team can kind of ride the high of a no-hitter or a walk-off home run. Now you're getting those two teams where they're going to play each other now in an elimination game. Is that going to make for a pretty good ball game?
Oh yeah, and it was fun the first time they played. They met the series opener, Series American opener, 6-4 California, and that was a nip-and-tuck game the whole way through. So, you know, the way they're riding right now, especially, you know, to win 2 straight and win it the way they did last night, it's going to be a lot of fun. And, obviously, both teams know each other well, so I think that adds to the intrigue. They're 2 really good teams. And obviously, you get this far, you got to be a great team, but they're both fun to watch. And you never know how much pitching they're going to have left for the team that wins, but either one of these teams I can see playing in the World Championship. I think that good.
Let's get the first word in tomorrow, Wednesday. We get Texas versus Tennessee, and we've both kind of come around here with Tennessee a little bit. Where at the start we said, are we ready to put them in that league with California, with Texas? They're obviously in that league. Texas, I think, is still the favorite. What do you think Tennessee's chances are of pulling out a win?
I like their chance. I think it's a coin toss at this point. They can't use Brock Myers, their ace, but they have Jake Rucker, who's basically their 1A, and I think would be an ace on most other teams. And they obviously can hit the ball. Their strength coming in was their pitching and defense, and that's been there, but they've scored 21 runs in 2 games, so they know how to put runs on the board too. Texas will have Tyler Vitt going, and they show what they can do offensively against Indiana. So, you know, I think you're going to see a game maybe similar to what we saw yesterday in that California-Jersey game. It's, you know, 1-run game. I'm still going to stick with Texas because I think they'll win the start.
National anthem time.
2 days in a row.
You got caught in the national anthem yesterday too?
Well, it's 2 days in a row we've been interrupted. While you've been interrupted,
yeah,
not big.
Yeah.
At least this one was a good excuse. Not like yesterday where we just had some goofball walking around the camera.
It was fun. It made for a good video. I think that's going to do it for us here from the Tuesday edition of the 2012 Little League World Series. From the Williamsport Sun-Gazette, he's the Dr. Chris Masse. I'm Mitch Rupert. Check out all the stories Doc and Ben Burgandy, Ben Burrows are doing on www.sungazette.com. Follow us on Twitter for updates, and come find us walking around the grounds. Get a free Sun-Gazette pin. We'll talk to you later.